Today I'm going to show you the best early/mid game minion setup to make you the most coins, and this setup can make you around 70k per minion per day. This is really awesome setup, so hit that subscribe button and let's get straight into the video. Today we're going to be looking at the lapis minion because it's really easy to set up early game using just a compactor, and because it's a mining minion which makes it really easy to use. So you've got the compactor right here. This thing only costs like 10,000 coins and you can set it up just with that very early game, and that will make you a good amount of coins just by using that. But obviously if you want to move up in the world you will have to use some other stuff which I'm going to show you today. So things like the diamond spreading is a very useful item. This thing is unlocked in diamond collection. You simply, I believe you place a diamond with some vines and that can create your diamond spreading. This thing creates diamonds from the items that you make, so especially if you have a super compactor, this is really useful because it will produce extra diamonds and these will make money, especially if you're using something, maybe some other minions, it's even better, like a snow minion. This makes a lot of diamonds and a lot of money. So yeah, this is very important to use a diamond spreading. You could change for, if you're later game, you could change for a flycatcher or a minion expander because these will increase the speed of your minion, but I believe the diamond spreading is better. Some minions are good with a soul flow engine, which is another thing you can use late game. This costs around 2.7 million coins, but I wouldn't suggest this for any early or mid game players because it's quite expensive to do for every one of your minions. But this setup is very basic. You could even swap this out for an enchanted lava bucket instead. Now this setup will cost you, I'm not sure exactly on the price just now, but it'll probably be about 1 million coins to make this. And that's quite easy to do for all of your minions. You can get that set up relatively easily. Now in terms of the tier, mine is tier 9. This is simply because these are not really economically viable right now, because there's no real point going any higher. You could probably, I'd say 11 is the highest you should go for a lapis minion because it's definitely not worth paying the ridiculous amount for tier 12. But yeah, I should probably get this to tier 11 is the best way to do it, but lapis is quite expensive to do. So yeah, that's a very simple way. And another way you can get some extra percentages is with a mithril infusion. Now I don't actually have this unlocked for some reason. I haven't done much mithril mining, but the mithril infusion is very useful because it gives 10% minion speed. You can bind this in an anvil, so you can do this to all of your lapis minions, which will give you 10% extra drops. Now, yeah, this is quite simple to make. You just need a magma bucket and some enchanted mithril. That will cost you, I think a magma bucket's like 5 mil, is it? Or is that a plasma bucket? It might be like 3 mil. And then this is at 800k, so it's like 3.8 mil for this mithril infusion if you want to add that. But this setup will cost you very little. It's only 1 million coins about for this whole minion. And you can make it whatever tier you want. Now I also accompany with the storage. You can use whatever storage you want. I suggest a medium storage if you don't have a high tier one, because this will unlock later, obviously at tier 10. But yeah, medium storage is decent because you might, if you leave it for a long time, you might have to fill up with diamonds, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you could put a soul flow engine in. I've got one on my snow minion over here. It does make it very profitable on a snow minion. I'm not sure how good it would be on a lapis minion, this soul flow engine. So basically what that does is it reduces the minion's output by 50%, but it'll produce these soul flow, and these sell for quite a lot in the bazaar. So that's very nice. But I think the lapis on its own sells for a good amount, so I wouldn't go about doing that. The diamond spreading is probably what you want to stick with. So then obviously you'd as you go, you'd increase your lava bucket up to all the way up to a plasma bucket, and you could switch to catalysts or something like that. But I don't like temporary fuels because you have to keep replacing them, and it's not very efficient, I don't think. So yeah, that's basically your setup. And if you then work on getting all your minion slots unlocked, so I have like 20 something minion slots, which is very important, so then you can place as many lapis minions as you want, so you can make more coins. So say you make 70k per minion, which is what I'm thinking that setup should make you, with the magma bucket as well. Yeah, about 70k, that should make you a day in 24 hours. And then if you have, say you have 20 of those minions, which is quite low actually, but 20 of them will make you around 1.4 million coins a day, which is very nice for a mid-game player. That's very decent, and you don't have to spend any money on snow minions like trading with other people to get those, and you can just make yourself your own minion with the lapis minion, and it's very nice to use that one. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. So if you did enjoy, please hit that subscribe button. And we're trying to hit towards 700 subscribers, so yeah, that would really help out the channel. But that's going to do it for now, so goodbye.